Hi, I'm Alyssa from Randall Mill Pharmacy.
And I'm Patrick. I'm the pharmacist in charge at Randall Mill Pharmacy.
And today we're going to be talking about shingles. Shingles is common with about 1 out of 3 people developing it in their lifetime. To start, where does shingles come from?
Yeah, that's a good question, Alyssa. So shingles actually comes from the chickenpox virus. And I know many people have had chickenpox when they were younger or even maybe, in their teenage years. And shingles is actually just that same virus staying dormant in your body. It's in there, it's just not doing anything. And then as we get older, typically over the age of 50, your immune system starts to decrease just naturally. And when your immune system decreases, it gives that virus a chance to reactivate. And when it reactivates in your older years, it comes on as a rash, also known as shingles.
Okay, so we know that anyone that has ever had the chickenpox is at risk to get shingles, and then that risk increases if you're over 50.
Mm-hmm.
So how does someone know if they have shingles?
Okay, so shingles typically presents as a rash that will blister over in 7 to 10 days, and usually the rash itself goes away in 2 to 4 weeks. Most people describe that rash as being red. Obviously, I just mentioned it blisters, but pain is a very big symptom of that rash, and people describe that pain as being burning, aching, or stabbing. Most people, when they come into the pharmacy and describe it, pain is the first thing they talk about. So it can be a very painful rash. Also with shingles, some people, even after their rash goes away, can continue to feel pain. Most often it's nerve pain, and sometimes that can last months or even in rare occasions years. So it's definitely something that you want to avoid if possible. And then I've even heard of some people that have their vision affected if that rash develops on their head close to their eye.
Oh. Wow, those side effects sound awful. So I'm sure some people are wondering if there's anything they can do to prevent the shingles.
Yes, absolutely. So the very first thing most people don't even think about is avoid getting chickenpox. So if you've never had chickenpox in your life, there is a vaccine out there that you can get to make sure that you don't get the chickenpox virus. Now again, like I mentioned earlier, the big majority of people have already gotten chickenpox, so they already have the virus inside them. So for people that have already gotten chickenpox, there is another vaccine. It's a shingles vaccine, and it's called Shingrix. Now the Shingrix vaccine is typically for people that are age 50 or over. It is a 2-dose vaccine, so you get your first dose and then you have to wait 2 to 6 months to get that second dose. And that vaccine has been found to be about 90% effective. So it is a very good vaccine in helping to prevent shingles from ever occurring. And at Randall Mill Pharmacy, we do give the Shingrix vaccine.
Are there any side effects from getting the vaccine?
Yes, there are. So, as with all vaccines, most side effects are just right after, maybe a couple of days after you get the vaccine. Typically, it's arm pain where you got the shot. Your arm may become red and kind of tender in the area where you get the vaccine. And some people have come back and told me too that maybe for the next day or two, they just don't really feel that great. Not really bad, but just not a lot of energy, kind of under the weather, that kind of thing. But it's typically just, again, 2 or 3 days. And I will tell you that 100% of people have told me that even those side effects are better than getting the shingles itself.
Today we discussed what shingles are, where shingles come from, how to prevent shingles by getting the vaccine Shingrix. If you would like more information on anything we discussed, please reach out to us on social media. We are on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Give a like and share too. Stay safe, stay well. We'll see you soon.